Good morning.
Good afternoon.
And good afternoon. I think we've covered everyone. We've got someone from all those time zones.
We're cool like that.
We can take this out for right now. I didn't mean to do that. Good morning.
Well, here we are. Connect-a-thon 16.
Woohoo!
That's hard to believe, right? That we're up to 16.
Yeah, I know. That's very hard. Azure, remind us, how many did we land with? How many people are registered?
739.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That's more than usual. Am I right?
Yeah, we haven't had that high for a little bit. Let me look that up while you guys share the post.
Okay, sharing the post. Aowen, you get to talk. I'll scroll when you tell me to.
So this page is in G2G. We'll put the link in the chat here, but this is where you want to go if you have any Connect-a-thon questions. Come here. You can also talk to your team or your team captains, but also you can come here and post a question and we'll answer it as soon as we can. This page also has links to all the other important pages, like for joining Discord, the help page for the Connect-a-thon. I think it's got the link to the videos in there. That has the link to share a selfie. We love to see you. So if you want to take a selfie of yourself during the weekend and come and post it, the link to that is there. We also do a guess the total. If you want to guess how many you think we'll have by the end, you can post your guess there too. So that's just questions. Go there.
And we have a couple already. So we will get those answered.
Great.
Yeah, one of them needs Alesh. So Alesh, if you're out there, there is a question for you.
I understand Alesh is not going to be able to join the Connect-a-thon for a few hours yet, right, Azure?
Yeah, he had something come up. So if there's any issues or with the tracker or anything, he'll get to them as soon as he's available again. But you can go ahead and start adding. The tracker catches up with you, so it'll look back and see what was done already. So no worries about that.
Yeah. And just to add about the tracker, your name won't appear until you add your first profile or until it catches up. So don't be alarmed not to see your name if you haven't started yet.
You mean when you click to track? We don't have to click for every time that you add a profile.
No, we don't. But also some people if they have to work today, they might not get started for a little bit, and you don't appear on the tracker until
on the score sheet. Yeah, right. Yeah. So you have to add at least one before you'll show up there.
Do you guys know where you're going to start today?
I do.
Where?
I am going to start in South Carolina. I am working on the family of Juliet Martis, who was, Florence Martis. Her mother was Juliet. She's the waving girl of Savannah.
And, cool.
Yeah, I'm going to try and connect her to the tree this weekend.
Nice. The waving girl? I don't know what that is.
Yes, she waved to every ship that came and left the harbor of Savannah in 1887 and 1931, but with a white handkerchief by day and a lantern by night.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. That's cool.
That was her thing. She was the sister of a lighthouse keeper.
Very cool.
She set her place in history there. That's awesome. I have some little spots to start from that I saved off last week, so I don't know where they are right now. I have to go look. I don't know. Some are family branches, some are just things I've run into. So we'll see.
Cool. Christine, what about you?
Well, I've got a list as long as my arm of things I could do. Usual. What I've been doing over the last couple of years is been going through my watch list, and I've been trying to pare down all of the profiles that I have by fully fleshing out the profiles. And then what I do is when I'm finished and I don't want to continue with it, before I orphan it, I'll put in the needs more profiles created. So that's usually my starting point.
Nice.
Is to go to that maintenance category and find my needs profiles created. There's thousands of them.
Yes. Yeah.
That's great, though.
And then get into it that way.
That's a great idea.
I was going to share that if you guys want to take a minute. I'm going to do this again. Hold on.
Patty, what about you?
I have lots of people bookmarked that I want to add to. People who are even going to be within my 7 degrees who are out there but not connected to me yet. So I think I'll start with those ones.
Very good.
I can count up.
Awesome.
So for those of you who don't know yet, there is a set of maintenance categories on WikiTree, and this is one of them that works great for the Connect-a-thon. It's needs profiles created, and you can go down and look at the subcategories, and they're broken down by country or sometimes by topic. Just go take a look. You'll see my brain is not engaged yet, so just go take a look, and you can find a place to start here if you don't have some place set aside yet. There are not a lot.
I think you have to go into North America if you want the States.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. So for those of you in North America, you can come in here and you can pick Canada, United States, Mexico, so on. There will be some people profiles in just these categories, but you can drill down to the different states, provinces, whatever. So.
And it's not just that maintenance category. When you're finished with a profile, you can, if you find a profile that needs a record from somewhere else, you can also put on, Canada needs a birth record or needs a death record if you come across something from a country that you're not familiar with. And then that leaves a little breadcrumb for somebody else to come and pick up later.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Which is what we do in the source-a-thons and stuff too.
Yeah, and if you haven't done a lot with categories, if you go in when you're editing a profile, the buttons up at the top, there's one
category picker
in that.
Amazing.
Yeah, you can use the category picker. And what I do is I just type in. I'm often working in the States. I don't go outside of the United States much, but I'll just type in the state name and the word needs, and it pops up all the categories available that you can choose from.
You don't even need the whole word either. When I'm trying to pick a cemetery, I'll pick like the one word out of the cemetery and then CEM and then ONT, usually for Ontario. And it'll pop, if it's there, it'll pop up right away. You don't even need
right that way.
It's great.
Yeah.
Best invention ever.
Boys are amazing.
I'm adding
Anything
the link
else?
to the WikiTree Sorcerer also to the chat, just because it's definitely a time saver. So it's a browser extension that you can add. So check that out, y'all. If you're wanting to kind of streamline moving profiles from Family Search or Ancestry into WikiTree.
Yeah. Getting the good formats for citations.
Yeah, it's not just to create the citations, it's to find records back and forth, and so valuable. Yeah,
it's a terrific addition. And that's what I love about these marathons. Everybody learns something from other people. I've learned so much from everybody else as far as, like finding stuff and making profiles look nice, streamlining, big.
Here's the scoreboard link I'm adding. somebody was asking for it. There it is for y'all. It's also
And remember,
linked on the help page.
Yes. And remember, you don't have to click the challenge tracker every time you add a profile. That's for the source-a-thon. We're not doing that today. You just have to add profiles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's already 82 people on the board.
Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
I think there's also a link to the scoreboard on that questions post, right?
There is. That's how I got there. It works.
Great. Great. Do we have any other questions in the chat?
I didn't see any.
Nope, I didn't see any either.
Yes,
Yep,
a good
200
point that Mel's making, just to reinforce.
Yeah.
You have to add to an existing one. You just can't add a profile, a standalone profile. Can't add a profile for a living person. Please don't do that.
Right. They have to be open
Mm-hmm.
or public, I think. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, and Mel is on it this morning and connecting one existing profile to another, that also doesn't count.
Right. Although
Yeah.
I always like when that happens because it means that the tree is becoming further entwined. I mean, yes, I don't get it great, but
yeah.
But it's still exciting.
Exactly.
It is. I love it. I'm like, oh, look, they're already here.
Yeah.
It's like when you finally find that puzzle piece that you've been looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did
Exactly.
a 2,000-piece puzzle over the holidays, and I was losing my mind.
Oh my gosh.
They're all the same color.
It was horses in a field, and I got to tell you, there's a lot of different ways to paint grass in a field.
So who wants to answer this question here? Yes, the answer is yes.
Okay. Yes, you can. Yeah, we use Chicago style. WikiTree prefers Chicago style for citations, but basically, as long as your citation gives us a way to get to the record that you looked at, so that we can look at it, someone else can see it for themselves, then it's a good citation.
And if it's behind a paywall, if you can bring along the information that's pertinent to that record, like name, what is the record telling you? Is it telling you their birth date, their where they were born, who their parents were, who they married, what child? I don't often put a child's birth record onto a parent's profile unless it proves the mother's maiden name or something like that.
Right.
But yeah, if you are writing your own citations, make sure you're not just telling us the name of the collection. We need to know where it's held and what information you're using from that collection to find the record if somebody needs to go looking again.
And if there's a free version, put a source to the free version rather than the paywall version.
Yes.
Yes. Like Ancestry has their sharing link so that anybody can go look at the record.
Right.
That's what's so great about Family Search is that you can get a lot of the same records, but they're completely free.
Yep. Love it.
Yeah.
If you're doing Irish records, Family Search has links, but there are much quicker and more complete and more accurate links from irishgenealogy.ie and nationalarchives.ie and the direct Irish government sites.
Oh,
Good to know. Thanks, Patty.
Yep.
Are they free? Is that collection free?
Completely free. The birth, marriage, and death records, census records, Griffith's valuation, land records are all completely free.
Awesome. Good to know.
Yeah. We have a question from Fairly, which maybe she could elaborate on that, or one of you. Do you know? The
adoption.
Yeah,
Adoption.
I read it as adoption. Need more coffee.
So did I at first.
Yeah.
Biological and non-biological parents.
Sure, you can. Yeah. that's definitely something you can use. It's kind of new, and if you don't have anybody who was adopted in your family, you may not know about it, but you can now essentially have two sets of parents connected to the same person. And Aowen, you know more about that than any of us here, I think. Do you want to expand on that?
I think you said it pretty well. But yeah, so you can have the biological parents and the adopted or other set of parents that you want to just show on the profile. I'm not going to explain right now how to do that, but if you want to know how to do it, you can send me a message or just post in the questions post for the Connect-a-thon, and I will happily help you. But yeah, it's really cool. There's so it'll display them both on the profile, and then there's my favorite thing we've ever done. There's a toggle switch on your Ancestors tab, so you can go toggle back and forth between the two families. So
yeah, so you can see your different family trees depending on how you want to look at it.
There was another question asked.
I'm sorry?
Are the tree apps working with the non-biological and biological parents yet? There's still some work to be done.
Yeah, I think there's still work to be done. I haven't seen any updates that they've worked that in yet. So
there was another question that was kind of covered, but I want to clarify a little bit because the way this question's asked is a good point. So if you create a profile and add it as a child to an existing profile, does it count? No, that's 2 steps. So what you want to do is you want to create the profile by adding that person as all one step. So you want to add the father by creating the father. You don't want to create the father and then connect that profile afterward. If that makes sense.
So when when you're on an existing profile, on the next to all of the relations, there's going to be an edit pin, and you click that edit pin, and it will bring up the series of screens that you need to add their child, their spouse, their parents, whatever, and that's how you get a point for that for adding that profile as a connection to somebody else.
Yeah. So not as a second step, basically, which we kind of said before.
Show that if anybody, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna ask this because I'm always fuzzy on this. So supposing there's an existing profile and I add a father, and so the father is a newly created profile as of this thon. If I then add his parents, will that because sometimes if you do it in too quick succession, those additional profiles to a newly created profile don't
it counts.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you just keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does anybody want me to share?
I have one already.
Patty was out being a dedicated genealogist and fell in a cemetery. That's awful.
It'll be better before I'm twice married. The phrase we have here.
I hope you can type okay, Patty.
It's a struggle.
Oh.
It gets tired after a while. I need to rest it.
Pip wants to know if we're offering wrist braces. We should put those in the store, Aowen.
We should.
With the logo on it.
Oh, let me just mention that. Thanks for bringing up the store. It's not there.
Oh. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. No, the way it was set up with Shopify did not quite work. And so yeah, I don't know what's next there. We do have Printify still, so we'll get the prizes and stuff, but the store is not there right now.
Okay.
So sorry if you're really excited about getting stuff.
You're saving people money.
Yes, and you're welcome. So I may find another place to host it, but it's not at the very top of my to-do list right now. So sorry.
Anything else we can help with? We'll be back in 3.5 hours.
A couple other questions. So Mel was asking about the IP blocker. Alesh turned it off last time for the marathon. They're asking, and that's a question that's in the G2G post. And so, as we mentioned earlier, Alesh is currently unavailable, so we'll get that question to him, and hopefully he can answer that on the post, or someone will respond for y'all to get that answer. And then Alice was asking about, is there a place, is the list again, to check whether people are eligible to win prizes during this marathon? And I got that in the chat for y'all. And here's the space page. If you just do a Google search for WikiTree prize winners, I think it'll probably come up pretty easy for y'all.
Is that connected from the help page too for the Connect-a-thon?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
And just to give background, that's because if you've won a prize already within the last 6 months, you're not eligible. So that's all that list is.
All right.
Cool.
Oh, I have one more thing. Just one.
All right.
The Midnight Madness hangout that we've had in the past is now Midnight Bingo. So there's a little bit of a format change just to switch things up and make it a little more fun to wake you guys up in the middle of the night, at least those in the US. So look forward to that. Sandy is still hosting that.
Yeah, and there was a lot of requests for bingo, so I know a lot of people are looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think that'll be fun. If only I could stay up that late.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning for me. I won't be watching live.
You'll be sleeping. Is it Mad Bingo? I don't think so. They're all pretty happy.
Midnight Madness bingo.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get going.
Okay. Time to connect.
Let's do it.
Woo.
Go team.
All right.
Thank you, people.
Bye.
You're getting already.
All right. See you in a few hours.
In 4 hours.
Bye.
Bye.